Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is give you a real short update on therapy right now, and then give you a short update when it comes to my big meeting tonight, and kind of combine those into one video. Alright, so here's the scoop for today. Actually, it was quite good. It was pretty interesting. I've been feeling really out of sorts, which, I mean, right, duh. But uncharacteristically so. Like all of my binging and purging, that's been insane lately, and not being able to keep any food down, or I should rephrase that, not choosing to keep any food down. Like the suicidal ideation, the complete, like, just like laying on the floor for hours on end. Like, this kind of thing is really uncharacteristic of me. So, talking about a lot of that and how I compartmentalize. So, I don't have a lot of. It's not that I'm incapable of feeling. Don't get me wrong. I'm incapable of having the feelings associated with traumatic experience and like that sort of thing, right? Like if I'm out with my friends and like I'm happy, or like, you know, like I get like pissed off about something, or I'm sad, like, you know, like clearly I'll feel that, and I'll be able to verbalize that. But when it comes to the sort of therapy thing, like there's really no feeling involved. It's just kind of like reading off a grocery list, and I can spew out the facts. I can also recognize that there's something going on. There must be something going on because my behaviors are so different. But I don't feel them. I don't feel like, I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel like this more specific, focused panic, or anxiousness over, like the upheaval that is therapy, what we're talking about, that sort of thing. Like this whole getting like sad over or feeling betrayed, especially, is definitely like a new feeling. Like that's really recent, but before then it was so matter of fact. So we were kind of talking about that and how this whole process is just it's really a huge upheaval, and at this point it's not really conscious to me. I should rephrase that. It's not I'm not as conscious of the upheaval for I don't know, reasons unknown, because I'm so used to compartmentalizing my feelings, or not being allowed to have feelings, or knowing that, learning that feelings are unacceptable because they only get you more hurt, physically. Like, I don't know if this is all confusing and it's not making sense. Just learned behaviors, essentially, that I'm trying to, like, I think in the cognitive behavioral world they call it pairing, if I'm not thinking of another term, and pairing feeling emotions with being physically hurt, right? When in reality the two don't actually have anything to do with each other. That's been my experience as a young child, so that's what I associate. Or like my boyfriend and I will get in an argument, and the second he raises his voice, I completely dissociate and I shut down. And there's no reason to do that because he's not threatening. But it's what I've paired. It's what I've put together. That when someone raises their voice, then I immediately need to become as small and diminutive and um, invisible and quiet as possible, as to um, ensure that I will not be hurt in some way. So we talked a lot about that, which was kind of eye-opening, honestly. Um, so for now, that's all I've got. I will give you an update when it comes to big group. Um, the beginning of this extra, therapy thing. So, yeah, all for now. Alright, I'm just gonna make this short because I am wiped out. I'm so tired after today. It was successful, though, which was really kind of awesome. Um, so I can't remember what I had mentioned in my earlier blog, nor do I really have like the mental fortitude to go back and watch the previous 6 minutes. But so therapy today, 2 hours. Today is my half birthday, which my dad sent me a text at 6:30 this morning saying half birthday, which was really sweet. And then I talked to my boyfriend this morning. He kind of said the same thing. And I was really trying to decide after therapy if I was going to binge and purge or if I was going to try to keep myself together, because I don't know, part of me didn't really feel like I needed to be punishing myself for something that wasn't my fault. At least today. So I actually went to the grocery store with boyfriend on the phone, and he talked me through the whole thing, and I got a slice of cake for my birthday, and so, and that was it. And I was like, I'm gonna eat this cake and I'm gonna love it, but I'm gonna keep it down. And so I did. And then I went to group tonight, first group, and pretty much it was just the just kind of like the foundation, like the basics of stuff, you know what I mean? And laid down the ground rules, kind of introduced ourselves. At one point, actually, we had to write down the things that we were hopeful to get out of the group, and then what we were afraid of. And I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or if it just wasn't really said, but I wasn't so sure that we were going to have to read them. Excuse me, that we'd have to read them out loud. So then we did, and I was shockingly honest about it, shockingly so. To the point where I was like, "Hi, one of my fears is that I'm gonna have a flashback or a body memory during, in the middle of one of our sessions, in the middle of group, and or that my eating disorder is gonna totally get out of control, and I'm just gonna go on this bulimic frenzy, which is already bad enough right now. So and it took me a second to get the words out, but I did it, and it was really kind of cool. And then I came home, and that cake that I had bought, I had eaten half of it for lunch, and I just had half of it when I got home. And pardon me. Now I am ready for bed. I'm pretty exhausted. But so yeah, first night of this IOP sort of thing, this evening group, more intense therapy business, um, was crazy successful.